Have you ever wondered why the sea is salty? Today, we delve into the depths of this intriguing question. The sea, that vast expanse of water covering over 70% of our planet, is a briny broth. But why? Why aren't our oceans just gigantic pools of pure, unsalted water? Well, the answer lies not in the sea itself, but in the Earth's land and rivers. You see, seawater isn't just H2O, it's a cocktail of various elements and compounds, the most notable of which are salts. Now, when we say salt, we're not just talking about the stuff you sprinkle over your chips. In scientific terms, a salt is a compound made up of positively and negatively charged ions. The most common salt in seawater is sodium chloride, which you might know better as table salt. But the sea's saltiness isn't limited to sodium chloride. Oh no, it's a veritable smorgasbord of salts. Magnesium, calcium, potassium, they're all in there, each adding their own unique flavor to the mix. But just how do these salts end up in the sea? Well, it all starts with the Earth's crust. The crust is made up of various minerals, many of which contain these salts. Over time, these minerals break down through a process called weathering. This is where wind, rain, and temperature changes cause the rocks to crumble and the minerals within them to be released. These released salts then find their way into rivers and streams. The water in these rivers, a great conveyor belt of sorts, transports these salts on a one-way trip to the sea. Once in the sea, these salts dissolve, contributing to the overall saltiness of the sea. So in a nutshell, the salt in the sea comes from the land, transported there by the Earth's rivers. But of course, the story doesn't end there. The story of the sea's salinity is one of rain and erosion, a tale as old as time. Let's embark on a journey of a raindrop. As it descends through the atmosphere, it acts like a tiny sponge, absorbing certain gases, including carbon dioxide, which later plays a role in the saltiness of the sea. This raindrop, now charged with dissolved gases, lands on the Earth's surface and the saga of weathering and erosion begins. Imagine a towering mountain range, its peaks piercing the clouds. Over time, rain, wind, and temperature changes start to wear down these majestic giants. This process, known as weathering, breaks down rocks into smaller fragments and minerals. Among these minerals is none other than our protagonist, salt. Now enters the second act of our tale, erosion. Erosion is the process of moving these weathered materials from one place to another. As our raindrop flows down the mountain, it carries along with it these tiny fragments, including salts, in a dance choreographed by gravity. These rain-carried minerals join streams and rivers, turning them into natural conveyor belts, transporting their precious cargo towards the sea. This journey can take days, years, or even centuries, but eventually all rivers find their way to the sea, bringing along the salts and minerals they've collected along the way. But what about the rain that falls directly into the sea, you ask? Well, that raindrop we talked about earlier, charged with gases, contributes to the sea's saltiness as well. When it falls into the sea, it reacts with seawater to form bicarbonate ions, adding to the complex mixture of salts in the sea. And so, whether it's the raindrop that falls on the mountain peak or the one that dives straight into the sea, they both play their part in maintaining the sea's characteristic salinity. And that, dear viewers, is the fascinating journey of a pinch of salt. From the mountains to your favorite beach, the sea is a soup of dissolved salts, stirred and served by Mother Nature herself. In essence, why is the sea salty? It's all about the journey. Our story begins with the weathering and erosion of rocks on land. These processes release salts, which are then transported by rivers into the vast expanse of the sea. Rain also plays a part, contributing its share of salts. Together, they create the unique saltiness of the sea. So next time you dip your toes in the sea, remember the epic journey of the salts that give the sea its distinctive taste. It's a tale of rain, erosion, and the ceaseless cycle of nature, our salty sea, a testament to the intricate and interconnected processes of our planet. It's vital to comprehend these natural phenomena, not merely for the sea's sake, but for the broader environmental and climatic implications. The sea's salinity is but one chapter in a vast geological saga, a story written by rain and erosion over billions of years. So, the next time you ponder why the sea is salty, think of the grand geological narrative that has been unfolding for billions of years. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.